this world, to find that place of safety within ourselves, to be able to trust ourselves. That's kind of the purpose of why we're evolving as humans. It's not just to pay taxes, it's to be able to find that safety within our being, to feel that place of trust. As children, we begin to learn to place our trust outside of ourselves. We have to trust our teachers, trust the school, trust our family, trust our parents, and we trust that they know best in order for us to grow up. And we've realized that maybe they didn't know best. And that's part of the cycle. That is what we are learning with each generation as we grow. And we kind of deal with this karmic shenanigans. And finding that refuge is a way to awaken our ability to say that we know that we can take care of ourselves. So where do you go when everything is hitting the fan? What is happening in your life? When everything is going great, it's nice to say, yeah, look around your environment, like, look what I got going on. But when the emotional upheavals come into play, what is going on in this crazy world? How do we find a way to disconnect and take that moment to breathe? So that's what Refuge is telling us this week, is that we need to incubate our ideas, be able to kind of go within and see what that information is going to give us when we start to listen to ourselves. So per usual, we have our two animals to kind of guide us this week to see what animal messages we have to the left and to the right. Let's start here. The fish. So we're definitely going to be connecting into that divine feminine energy. So with that being said, you might be feeling a lot of restlessness and change. Maybe you might be lost in the current right now. You don't know what to do. So don't worry, we're going to find some refuge for you. And if you chose to the right, you're going to be working with your third chakra, with the dragon, that firepower, that ability to feel our self-worth. And the dragon is really the best symbol of awakening autonomously. This is the ability to wake up and to take control of ourselves. This is going to be definitely more of a masculine energy. So depending on which path you're choosing, you might be needing to take a little bit more of a restorative, reflective approach into your emotional undercurrents that are motivating you right now. Is it causing you stress? Is it causing you anxiety? You know, are you in a place of calmness and tranquility? So whatever's going on this path, just know that you can just take a breath, trust yourself, go in and see what that undercurrent is that you've been avoiding, because if not, it is going to end up biting you in the ass later on. So this is the time this week to really kind of dig deep if you got the chance. For the dragon, we're going to be going more into a place of refuge. Would probably be the best spot of taking a step back and kind of being like an anthropologist, going into that witness consciousness, being able to observe, but not to participate, not to judge or bring an opinion or to discern anything. It's kind of a form of meditation. It's definitely a practice that some people do find in yoga that finds a really great calming effect on their being. But for other people, their mind is just going a mile a minute. So maybe this just means that we need to find a way to express ourselves or to find a creative place. Working within our third chakra, that's all about that creativity and self-worth. So we really have to make sure that we are doing what we can to create the refuge that we are seeking within our everyday environments. Emotions are not the essence of our true nature, and that's what the dragon's here to say. You are more than just your emotions. So please dig a little bit deeper and realize that you can see so much more for yourself than you are giving yourself in this moment. So step forward and really awaken that inner fire. Surrender and let go of anything that's holding you back. Allow yourself to find that refuge within your own being. Allow your body to be that temple of refuge, that you can sit in a room of chaos, but be perfectly at peace or within stillness within oneself. For the fish, this is definitely going to be much more of an emotional journey that you'll be taking, where you kind of have to kind of sit with that experience probably. Maybe a change of focus, maybe a change in environment, something kind of just to kind of step you into another place or a cocoon of some sort that can give you that refuge. Because when we're emotionally fried and our nerves are shot, it's definitely the time to take out the extra stimulation, to take out all that external stimuli and be able to really reset and figure out what it is that's going on with you. Especially as a very sensitive empath, we don't realize that we, whether we want to admit it or not, we do feel the environment around us. We may look and observe and see and hear, but we do feel and synthesize. So when our environment becomes too much, we need to kind of step back and just kind of silence things a little bit to figure out what your emotions are, what your opinions, what's going on with you versus maybe picking up with what's going on with your partners, your family, your loved one, your friends. It's just good to disconnect and get in tune to your own divine feminine energy and kind of take that TLC and that nurture. And that's the thing about refuge, is be able to nurture and to find that security, that place to kind of reboot and recharge before we go back out and explore in the world and make good or take action upon those dreams that we're looking to carry through and grow this spring season. So with that being said, let's see what we have for a card. Oh, planting seeds. All right, so the Eight of Discs, we're talking about that Sun in Virgo energy. So this is what is called a marathon and not a sprint. And that is why we need to take refuge within our being, because we can't always be in a state of active go, 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 go. Everyone needs to have a water break. We do need to feed our human meat suit. So this is also a card that we can talk about nutrition, harvesting, agriculture, growth. So whatever we are working and setting our intentions to, we can definitely probably be seeing a huge abundance or harvest at the time of August and September of what we've been trying to accomplish. So if you're feeling like you're not getting there fast enough, work within yourself to figure out what is this urgency that is making you feel like you're not going fast enough. Why is this so urgent in this moment? So let's step back, let's recharge our firepower in order to really see clearly what we need to go forward with in our next steps. And to kind of anchor this all together, I love these cards. I love being able to see what messages they like to collaborate. Ooh, the Lovers. Oh, look at those colors. Yes. All right. So with the Lovers, we have romance, partnership. This is also a card that's manifesting and synthesizing. So maybe there is an emotional situation that is going on right now that makes you feel like your home or your partnership isn't as peaceful or restorative or as loving, unconditional, supportive. Or maybe there is a lack of partnership or a lack of communication or peers. Whatever that may mean, we need to find refuge from those negative feelings. Those aren't supposed to keep us locked. It's an ebb and flow. We are not our emotions. That's what the dragon is here to tell us. So we can definitely see that partnerships, tribe, communication, matters of the heart. What makes our heart sing? Those are the things that are going to be very important in asking those questions on, where do I go when everything feels out of control? And if everything is going good for you right now, do you have a refuge? Do you have a place to go and sit in your happy place? Like to sit and just say, wow, life is so great right now. I'm actually happy. Sometimes we're so busy focusing on the negative that we don't realize we never take time just to say, wow, I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling safe. I feel empowered. So with refuge, it isn't just a physical place that we are yearning and looking to find. It is a place within ourselves that we can awaken autonomously. It's a space in which we realize that we can govern the choices we need to feel confident and secure and self-trusting to make those decisions and to walk forward. And when we walk forward with our heart open, we have so many more opportunities to reach out and connect with Mother Nature and to see how she can support us in our journey as well. So I appreciate you all tuning in to Awakening Autonomously, finding that refuge within our being. If you have any questions from this reading, please post and share, or please message me. I really look forward to seeing what our message is next week. And thank you for tuning in. Thanks for ignoring ignorance. Cheers.